Lights, camera, chemistry. The magic of Hollywood isn't just in the scripts or the special effects, it's in the chemistry between the stars that light up the screen. Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. Need I say more? These two names alone conjure images of red carpets, flashing cameras, and unforgettable performances. Two Hollywood heavyweights famous for their acting chops and smoldering good looks. He, the ultimate heartthrob, with a career spanning decades and a charm that never fades. She, the epitome of edgy glamour, known for her bold choices both on and off the screen, captivating audiences with every role she takes on. Their paths collided on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith in 2004, a film that was more than just an action-packed thriller. It was the beginning of a real-life drama. Sparks flew, literally. The chemistry between them was undeniable, both on and off the screen. Explosions, gunfire, and sizzling chemistry, the makings of a blockbuster, both on and off screen. Their on-screen romance quickly became the talk of the town. There was just one tiny hiccup, a twist that no one saw coming. Pitt was, at the time, married to America's sweetheart, Jennifer Aniston, a beloved actress with a massive fan following. The media went into a frenzy. Headlines screamed, cameras flashed, and everyone wanted to know the truth behind the rumors. Team Aniston versus Team Jolie. The battle lines were drawn. Fans and media alike took sides, creating a spectacle that was impossible to ignore. Was it a scandalous affair? A whirlwind romance? The tabloids had a field day, speculating and sensationalizing every detail. Only Brad and Angie know for sure. Their private moments were dissected and discussed endlessly. One thing was certain, their connection was undeniable. They shared a bond that was visible to everyone who saw them together. The world watched, captivated as their love story unfolded. Every glance, every touch was scrutinized and celebrated. Public appearances, whispered rumors, stolen glances. They were the epitome of Hollywood glamour and intrigue. Their every move was a headline. They were Brangelina, a media-created moniker they couldn't shake off, even if they wanted to. A name that symbolized their union and the media frenzy that followed them. And trust me, they probably didn't mind it one bit. Their story, filled with passion, drama, and undeniable chemistry, remains one of Hollywood's most talked-about romances. Brangelina wasn't just about red carpets and paparazzi chases. While the world was captivated by their glamorous appearances and the constant media frenzy surrounding them, there was a deeper, more meaningful story unfolding behind the scenes. This was a couple on a mission to build a family, and not just any family. A large, multicultural, and dare I say, slightly unconventional one. They envisioned a home filled with love, diversity, and a sense of global unity, reflecting their humanitarian values and commitment to making a difference in the world. Before Pitt, Jolie had already adopted Maddox, a Cambodian orphan. Her journey into motherhood began with a deep desire to provide a loving home to a child in need, and Maddox was the first to join her growing family. And then came Zahara, an Ethiopian girl, who brought even more joy and diversity into Jolie's life. Each adoption was a testament to her belief in the power of love to transcend borders and cultures. Pitt, embracing fatherhood with open arms, later formally adopted both children. His bond with Maddox and Zahara grew stronger with each passing day, and he became an integral part of their lives, offering them the stability and affection they deserved. Their family continued to grow with the arrival of Shiloh, their first biological child. Shiloh's birth was a moment of immense joy for the couple, symbolizing the blending of their lives and the creation of new life together. The world collectively cooed over the photos of their adorable baby girl. Shiloh quickly became a media sensation, capturing hearts with her cherubic face and the promise of a bright future. But wait, there's more. In 2007 they adopted Pax, a Vietnamese boy, adding another son to their brood. Pax's arrival further enriched their family dynamic, bringing new cultural experiences and perspectives. And if you thought they were done, think again. Their commitment to expanding their family knew no bounds. In 2008, Jolie gave birth to twins, Knox and Vivian. The arrival of the twins was a double blessing, adding even more love and laughter to their already bustling household. Yes, twins, 6 children, 3 continents. Their family was a beautiful mosaic of different cultures and backgrounds, each child bringing their unique heritage into the fold. Brangelina was a United Nations of love, all under one very glamorous roof. Their story is a testament to the power of love, acceptance, and the beauty of a diverse family. After years of speculation and anticipation, Brangelina finally tied the knot in 2014. The location? Their very own Chateau Miraval, a sprawling estate nestled in the south of France. Talk about a fairy tale setting. The ceremony was an intimate affair, attended by close family and friends. Jolie walked down the aisle in a custom-designed Versace gown, adorned with drawings by her children. It was a touch of whimsy that only she could pull off. The world, for a brief moment, believed in happily ever after. After all, if these two couldn't make it, who could? Little did we know that this fairy tale wedding, complete with a vineyard backdrop and a dress fit for a queen, was just the calm before the storm. Behind the smiles and the perfectly staged family photos, cracks were beginning to show. Fast forward 2 years, the year 2016. Brangelina fans around the world were blindsided. Jolie filed for divorce, citing those dreaded words, irreconcilable differences. The news spread like wildfire. Tabloids went into overdrive. What went wrong? Was there a third party involved? The rumor mill churned. The divorce proceedings were messy, to say the least. There were accusations, denials, and a very public custody battle over their 6 children. It was a stark reminder that even the most glamorous couples have their share of problems. The fairy tale had officially ended, and the legal drama had just begun. Jolie sought sole custody while Pitt fought for joint custody. The children were caught in the crossfire, their lives dissected by the media. It was a sad and tumultuous time, a far cry from the picture-perfect image they had once projected. As if the custody battle wasn't enough, another legal battle was brewing, this time over a vineyard. Remember Chateau Miraval, the idyllic setting of their nuptials? Well, it wasn't just a pretty backdrop, it was also a thriving wine business. Pitt, a passionate winemaker, had poured his heart and soul, and a considerable amount of money, into the estate. Jolie, however, decided to sell her stake in the vineyard, much to Pitt's dismay. He claimed she had done so without his knowledge or consent, and a legal battle ensued. So, not only were they fighting over their children, but they were also battling it out over bottles of Rosé. It was a Shakespearean tragedy, with a touch of Provençal wine country drama thrown in for good measure. While the divorce and legal battles hogged the headlines, it's important to remember that there was more to Brangelina than just scandal. Jolie, always a humanitarian at heart, continued her work as a UN Special Envoy for Refugees, championing the rights of displaced people around the world. In 2013, she made the brave decision to undergo a preventative double mastectomy after discovering she carried the BRCA1 gene, significantly increasing her risk of developing breast cancer. Pitt was by her side, a pillar of support during a difficult time. Her openness about her experience inspired countless women worldwide. Interestingly, their 2015 film By the Sea, a brooding drama about a couple's crumbling marriage, seemed to foreshadow their own relationship woes. Art imitating life, or just a strange coincidence? You decide. It's 2025 and the dust has finally settled on the Brangelina saga. The world watched as one of Hollywood's most iconic couples went through a very public and often tumultuous breakup. Their journey from being the golden couple to navigating the complexities of divorce has been nothing short of a roller coaster. They reached a final divorce settlement in December 2024 after years of legal wrangling. The courtroom battles were intense, with both sides fighting for what they believed was fair. The legal documents were extensive, covering everything from custody arrangements to the division of their vast assets. Jolie, through her lawyer, expressed relief, stating that she was exhausted but satisfied with the outcome. She mentioned that the process had been draining both emotionally and physically, but she was glad it was finally over. At a press conference, she appeared composed and determined to move forward. Pitt, ever the optimist, reportedly felt it was a good way to start the new year. He was seen celebrating with friends and family, embracing the new chapter in his life with a positive outlook. His close friends have mentioned that he is focusing on the future and leaving the past behind. The details of the settlement remain confidential, but one thing is clear: both are moving on with their lives. They have chosen to focus on their individual paths, finding new purposes and passions. The separation has allowed them to rediscover themselves outside the shadow of their former relationship. Jolie continues her humanitarian work and is focusing on raising her children, some of whom are now adults. Her dedication to global causes remains unwavering, and she has been seen at various charity events, advocating for those in need. Her children, who have grown up in the public eye, are also finding their own paths. Pitt, on the other hand, has kept a relatively low profile, focusing on his acting career and his beloved vineyard. He has been working on several new film projects, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Additionally, his vineyard has become a place of solace and creativity for him, where he spends time reflecting and planning for the future. He recently won his legal battle over the sale of Jolie's shares in Chateau Miraval. This victory was significant for him as the vineyard holds sentimental value and represents a new beginning. The legal documents were finally signed, marking the end of yet another chapter in their intertwined lives. Their love story may not have had a fairy tale ending, but it's a reminder that even in the world of Hollywood glamour, real life, with all its complexities and imperfections, always prevails. The journey of Brangelina serves as a testament to the fact that behind the glitz and glamour, celebrities face the same challenges and heartaches as everyone else. Their story continues to captivate the public, not just because of their fame, but because it mirrors the universal human experience of love, loss, and moving on.